The storm blew, the waves raged, the floodwaters rose, and the walls fell. For 2 nights and a day, looking up at night, I could see the sky through the roof of my house as the tin was lifted by the wind. Pieces of the walls were falling on us. When the rain began hitting, while it was falling and falling, it sounded like water being thrown on the roof. Then water started to seep in through the walls and pour inside. When I arrived, I found the house destroyed. I stopped. I was covered in sewage, and I was crying. I said, "Lord, you gave me 7 children to stay in Gonaive. My house is broken. I don't have food to eat. I don't have any place to stay." Americans are familiar with the hurricane damage to the Gulf Coast in the fall of 2008. But few remember these 4 storms first brought destruction and death across the Caribbean. Haiti, where the Church of the Brethren has a fledgling mission, was plunged into chaos by the flooding and extensive damage.
And the reports were that people had lost homes, walls had collapsed, houses were in disrepair, roofs had blown off.
A local Haitian consultant, Brother Kleber Exis, worked with disaster response and mission staff to scout villages around Brethren churches and preaching points, and home building started. By working together with the Church of the Brethren's Global Mission Partnerships and Haiti Advisory Committee, Brethren Disaster Ministries started what would become a very ambitious response, a comprehensive plan to help entire communities surrounding Brethren churches and preaching points.
And as we looked at the disaster compounding and the number of lives that were impacted, it went from a few hundred deaths to hundreds of thousands of people displaced from their homes and homes lost. And then as we thought about the fact that that included some of our very own brethren, we just felt very much compelled that we needed to investigate and find out ways that we as brethren can support our brethren in Haiti.
Normally, Brethren Disaster Ministries works with international partners, but in this case, we're leading the effort and doing our own responding to an active mission area. We are doing something extraordinary that other organizations have never done, because we come directly to the beneficiaries. In the Mirbalay area, where several Brethren preaching points are established and a church is planned, BDM has built or repaired 40 now hurricane-resistant homes. Homeowners help with the process, screening their own sand by hand and carrying rocks. Water for the cement is carried nearly 1.5 miles, and porters are paid to carry bags of cement and building materials up the mountains. The new upgraded houses have much stronger walls and concrete rather than dirt floors, helping provide better living conditions than before the storms. About halfway up the west coast of Haiti and located in a bold valley that trapped floodwaters for months is the city of Gonaive. Years of poverty in and around the city mean the mountains are almost completely deforested as Haitians search both for charcoal and land to farm. The arid, dusty land created a two-sided disaster. Runoff and mud from the deforested mountains collided with seawater pushed inland by the waves, completely flooding the city.
Pulling into Gonaive was kind of an otherworldly kind of experience. That folks were in long lines already getting food from the United Nations, people living in tent cities, mud, people were shoveling mud out of their houses into the streets, into mountains.
Here, Brethren Disaster Ministries has more than just home building in mind. More than $20,000 in microloans has helped establish a hog farming operation that will provide hogs to needy families on a continuing basis. Co-ops are being set up to help train and assist Haitian women in purchasing goods and setting up stores and shops. Medical supplies are arriving at clinics in the area through our partnership with IMA World Health, and food programs are feeding school children. With all this work, however, the main push of Brethren Disaster Ministries is still home building. The plan is to eventually build at least 60 new homes here, for a total of 100 homes in Haiti.
We have a good staff in the field, and in some place, so we need cooperation of the beneficiary, of the victim people. We need their participation. She don't give money, but she give hands.
I think the reaction we've been getting from people in Haiti who have received houses or have received repairs on their houses is that these are people who want to physically show the love of Christ, and they're not just people who come and talk a good talk. And I think people have been touched by that, especially through the work of our local brethren.
The day God gives me that key, I'll raise that key in the air. The key is your name I'm lifting on high.
To continue the mission, we need prayers of our congregations and their support. We want churches to be aware of the great things that are happening in Haiti and how well this response is going and how well the mission effort's going. We need volunteers. We really need financial support too. For only $4,000, we're able to build a completely new home for somebody. It's a simple 3-room home, but with that, we give people a whole new lease on life. And for $4,000, we're really hoping that churches can sponsor that, or Sunday school groups, or maybe even individuals can sponsor a house. And if you're not able to do a whole house, then we challenge you to do part of one. It makes a huge difference, and it totally transforms somebody's life. You heard in this video how some people are literally living under trees. How can we allow that to happen to our Christians, brothers and sisters?
Support the Haiti hurricane response. Send your gift to Emergency Disaster Fund, Church of the Brethren, 1451 Dundee Avenue, Elgin, Illinois, 60120, or visit www.BrethrenDisasterMinistries.org. With your help, we can continue to do God's work in Haiti.